We got some Kings Nuggets. There were other games yesterday, obviously. Jokic, stop me if you've heard this one before. 35, 22, 17, 132, 123 win. That is 5 now straight triple doubles for Mr. Jokic. He's averaging 30, 13, and 10. Flirting with, averaging an actual triple double for the season.
He is.
The MVP talk, Lou. I mean, it's never too early, right? It's going to be a fun one, I think, this season. So, I know you're an SGA guy,
Lou,
but
I could argue. Listen, I could argue this.
Let's do it. I got time. I got time. Let's do it, man. Listen, I love what he's doing, and these are some big time numbers, and it's leading to wins. We can't step on that. He's doing everything that he can to put this team in a position, and these numbers are crazy. Like the stat line that I just saw. Here's my argument, though, Chandler. Is he doing this out of necessity? Does he have to put up these type of numbers for them to win? I think that's the difference between he and SGA. SGA is doing this through the flow of the game, and they're winning basketball games, and everybody else is still getting off around him and doing everything. That's going to be my only fight. Are these numbers absolutely necessary for them to be a competitive team? That's the only slight I would have for Jokic. Other than that, this is a great stamping for him to be in the MVP running once again. And
I think SGA, the biggest thing he has, obviously, is they're 8 games above in the standings, right? They are the clear-cut best team, most dominant team. So if they continue to do that all season long, no problem. And by the way, I've been all over SGA. I admit that's Lou's guy. I was always been a Jokic guy. And right when I think SGA is running away with this MVP, Jokic goes on a heater like this. And I looked at the stats. They're spooky similar. I think that, SGA is averaging 32, 6, and 5 with 2 steals and shooting 53% from the field as a guard is bananas. I think that's insane. Jokic's numbers are also 30, 13, and 10, also 2 steals, 57% from the field, and 48 from 3 as a center is almost more insane than him 50, you know what I mean? So, both of them are putting up these gaudy numbers. I think early on the season, the Nuggets, we thought they took a step back. We thought the window closed. Now, all of a sudden, Jokic is putting the entire team on his back, and he's playing better than he ever has before. So
but Lou, did you say that's a knock against Jokic because he has to do this?
He absolutely has to do this.
But how is that a knock? I feel like it's the opposite.
Well, you were a championship team at one point. Where's your help? We give Jamal Murray all of this.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean he's the most valuable to his team because SGA has more help?
And look where it's landed you 8 games behind the other guy that's just as valuable. So
they're climbing, though. They are climbing.
We're climbing to SGA. SGA is already there. So I want to make sure I keep my position and my narrative in place, because as this thing gets closer and closer, we're going to make a lot of different reasons why Jokic should be winning another MVP.
Yeah, we are.
And he got last year. This one is SGA's.
I don't know. Let's throw up some information, if you will. I love stat news. Breaks it down very, very.
You're doing something the first time since Will. It's ridiculous.
That seems like a big deal.
Right? I mean, the dude's had 32 double-doubles. He's had 20 triple-doubles. It really is crazy. Now, again, I think this is going to come down to team success.
Wait, that's insane. Look at that. First player in NBA history to lead all players in points, rebounds.
Beadle.
Yeah, but the first one in history? That's
a hell of a Thursday.
Insane.
On a Thursday.
On a Thursday.
We got to read the fine print.
Again, first player in NBA history to have an 8-game. Dude.
I'm telling you, listen, Lou. I don't want to argue.
I don't want to argue.
And I love SJ, and I love what he's doing.
He's exhausted.
I think it's going to. I just go, listen, if they say this 6, 7, 8 game gap, I think it's SGA's, and it's not even close. But if the Nuggets keep doing what they're doing now and they keep winning and they finish in that 2 seed, or God forbid they take over the 1 seed, Lou, it's Jokic's again.
But I don't want to hear fatigue either.
To me, I agree with you, Chandler, but it's if he does this, if he does that, SGA is there. Let's keep the narrative
in place. January.
It's January, and Jokic is chasing SGA.
Why are we fighting?
If it ended right now, it's SGA.
Why are we making a case for somebody that's chasing the guy that's there already?
Because the chase is in full swing, and I got to be honest, I can hear him.
I'm winning.
He's coming.
Chandler and I are in a race right now. I'm winning the race. I'm already closer to the tape.
Yeah, why are we talking about second place?
But the tape is still 12 miles away.
If Chandler changes his shoes by this place, he's going to be the guy.
Because I think he's going to.
No, you're doing a sprint, and Jokic is running a marathon.
You're trying to give the guy the award already, and there's 40 more basketball games left.
And you guys are trying to make a case for me why I should give it to somebody else that's behind the guy that I'm making the case for.
Because it's January, whatever the heck today is, 24th.
Say that about your guy. Say that about your guy.
This is, I can't wait. This is going to be a good year.
Didn't we do this last year?
Yeah, but you know what? There's something more exciting about SGA.
Holy smokes, can one of them just pipe down?
No, they're not going
Who's
to.
three?
Wait,
Giannis,
but
Tatum?
can your guy do this, Lou? Let me just let me throw that out there if we're going to try to figure some things
This
out.
is just a cherry on top. Look at this.
Can he do this?
Stop it, Lou.
He must be so excited.
Are we adding this to like the things?
Yes.
This will be played on his
It's on the
2025
resume.
MVP highlight reel.
Wait a minute. Do you think he was stoked about it? I feel like he probably just jumped up and down and was super cheerful, or just stood there stoically and did nothing.
Care less. Look at him.
Absolutely.
He's like, does it count?
I kind of love it.
Did my horse win the race?
Yeah.
That is a dime, by the way.
And you know what else? Let him tell her he doesn't even care about the award anyway. It's SGA's.
But look, he did finally say this week that he thinks he's playing the best basketball of his career, and I don't believe he says things like that ever. So I find that interesting as well, because he's clearly aware of everything.
All jokes aside, he's on a tear right now. Like, he's playing out of his mind basketball. It's great to see. Like I said, it's great for the game to even have these conversations for both of these guys. They're both playing out of their minds. He's going to put them in a position to compete, and he's going to be knocking on that door for that second, third, and fourth string come All-Star break. He's going to try to get some of these young teams that's led by these younger guys. He's going to try to get them out of there.
And to Lou's point, like right now, if this thing ended, it is the Thunder are 36-8. This kid is 26 years old. The things SGA are doing also you can't overlook. So if it ends right now, it's SGA.
Well, you know what? I'm glad it doesn't end right now.
Me too, because I want to keep talking about this for the next 3 months.
Me too. Celtics, Lakers. Celtics on the